We traveled pretty darn far in order to get some protective equipment, and after gestating on it a little bit and reading the comments, I kinda realized having armor is not that good, so instead we're gonna do the opposite and only have the bare minimum when it comes to skin protection, and I will be as fast as possible. That's right, we're going with the Dex build, everyone. Anyways, welcome back to the Necroa virus. Last you checked in, things are bad. Fun fact, they are still bad, but we are going to try our best to survive. So today, after checking one little brief spot for a little bit more ammo and sleeping for the day, I will be focusing on the base. I'm going to go back to our nice little gun range, and I will make a list on things I want to do. The ones that come off the top of my head are barricading the entrances a little bit better because they're definitely lackluster. Then I would also like to see if I could set up a basic farm, maybe some small water collectors. We also definitely need to organize our base, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I can't think of any right now. Oh, yeah. Cutting up some planks, sawing them up, so we can actually start to barricade the windows properly. And maybe if I don't think of anything else, one thing that we could do is go fishing too. I think there's a pretty close lake to our location, but that is for the future. For now, we're going to try and get out of Moldra, hit up the highway, ride it down, then I am going to sleep on the open road, preferably in the middle of nowhere. Also, if you're wondering, yes, this route is much more dangerous, but I'm kind of curious to see how Moldra's looking after all of the, infections. This could get me killed, but it's good to kind of get a general feel for some of the towns that I haven't cleared out yet. And looking around, it is not that bad. Of course, that will change once we reach the highway. You know what? It's actually not bad. I was expecting like an entire horde up here. Maybe they've just congregated in other places. Okay, there's a small group there, but it's really not that bad. If the numbers stay like this, I might loot the police station. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, we do have a few more there. You know what? This does not look bad. I'm gonna drive down a bit, and I think we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Now, do I go down this road here, and where would that lead me? Yeah, Old Mill Road. Wherever it goes, it should lead me to a pretty remote location where I can chillax. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. And while I am dreaming, I will showcase some more fan art I got sent. So yeah, nice little break for the both of us. Storms are brewing today. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that art as much as I did. I absolutely love it all. Anyways, we slept pretty damn well. We are a wee bit peckish and a little bit thirsty, but that's nothing some beef jerky and lime soda can't fix. You might also see that I've cleared out some of my backpack, and the only gun I will be bringing is the SN38 revolver. Now, we only have 4 boxes, which is not enough to kill all the zombies, but what I do have in our little back area is some gasoline bottles. With these, I'll be able to make some Molotovs, and we can deal with them very quickly. Sadly, I did make a sacrifice. It was very noble. We lost the Hawaiian shirt. So just a moment of silence for that, and as soon as we're good, we will drive back down to the police station, and my hope is that just by shooting the revolver, we won't attract the entire town to our location, and I'll be able to kill them with fire, clear out the stragglers with our revolver, and loot that police station for maybe some good stuff. It's definitely a risk. Before I do go any further, we should check the infection symptoms. Ooh, we do have a new one, saliva. Okay, that's not that bad. Over here, they do have acid reflux, which isn't implemented, hypersomnia. Okay, it seems like they're about the same when it comes to their ability. Actually, I think this one's new. Ambush predation. The reanimated ones play dead. Stay still. Wait for you to get close. Double tap everything. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But they're not sprinting yet, so it's not the worst. Anyways, I am gonna take a swig, make sure I have my lighters. Yes, I do, and we will drive on down. I will admit, what I'm about to do is pretty damn greedy. But at the same time, if we don't utilize the safety net we have right now, we will not be able to loot this place as easily as we will right now. Did that make sense? I sure hope it did. Because I'll be honest, the only thing on my mind right now is this massive horde and how it's gonna look fantastic as soon as I torch them. Now, where is that police station again? I kinda forget. Ah, it's up the road a wee bit more. Okay, okay. And by up, I actually meant down the road. Actually, how far did I go, dude? I don't see this thing anywhere. Holy, I'm so glad I have the map, or else I would actually get lost in, like, the worst possible places. My direction sense is just terrible, by the way. I'm sure you guys have figured that out watching me for a while. Am I going the right way? I do see a little raccoon running around. That's pretty cool. Or is that a possum? No, it's a raccoon. No, watch out, little... Oh, man, you ran right into that, though. There was nothing I could have done. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. Ah, here's the police station. Weird, man. I thought I came across it before, but I guess not. Maybe I just took a really weird turn. Hold on, let me check the map. No, this is the first time I've been here. Then what was the other building I saw? Was that just the bank? Well, I'm looking around right now, and I don't see that many zombies. This might be an easy in-and-out adventure, guys. Hell yeah. I needed one of those, actually. Of course, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. There could be a massive horde just waiting around the corner. And me shooting off this... Okay, no, that's actually quite a few of them. Yeah, alright. That's enough to probably get the Molotov off, at least. There it is. Don't burn the police station. Please? Thank you. That was a fantastic throw. I think you're getting better at this, Melissa. Okay. I am gonna try not to shoot our gun. If we can just lead these zombies around, that would be the best case scenario. So please, single file line as you trudge right on through the fire and flames. Hopefully, one of the zombies in the front catches on fire to catch all the other ones on fire in the back. This is the best way to take care of these bozos. Sadly, we will lose out on some of the guns on them, but that is a risk I am more than happy to take. Okie dokie, I think that's most of them on fire. We'll give it a few more shouts and see if they want to move in any further. They're already dropping like flies. Did the fire get buffed? I don't remember it taking that, like, quick of a time. Holy, it barely took any at all. All right, that's cool. Now, I will say we can't waffle about as soon as we get inside of that police station to start looting, mostly because we are on a bit of a time limit. I don't know how many zombies will congregate in the area, but we need to be ready and certain that we can get in, get the important goodies, and get out. Now, I do think the rain is helping me in this regard because it kind of muffles out their hearing ability. At least I believe that's the case. So we did get very lucky when it comes to that. All right, Buster, come on, get down on the ground. Keel over and die. Make my life a little bit easier, lady. There it is. My brain is so rotted. I saw these light bars, and I thought they were massive Bic pens from that one pen mod, like Bixcalibur. It's not that, though. Those are just police light bars. We got some screwdrivers. Don't really need any of this. The car battery charger might be nice, though. We'll yoink that. Hand drill, welding rods. Ooh, a gas mask filter that has nothing good in it. Ooh, this one does. That's huge. I don't really see anything else, though. So we will continue on in. Be very, very cautious, by the way. Check the back alley. We have to make sure that there's going to be no zombies coming up behind us. The indoor area is definitely the most terrifying. It seems clear so far. Good, 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 good. Let's hope it stays that way. Inside here, we have aiming 2, drawing and shooting. I actually needed that book. Thank you very much. Serial killings. Very police-themed books. Over here, we have the armory, which seems to have been broken into. Yeah, we're not going to get much out of here, I don't think. We do have a box of 45, a few magazines on the floor. Nothing else, really, though. I'm sad you can't loot the safes yet. Yeah, wow, we really got screwed over here. It might not be everything, though, so I will continue to look through. Oh, nope, 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 we got a boogie out. Before I do boogie, though, I am going to check the basement. Screw that, nope. No thanks. I just want to make sure there's no other armory because we will be leaving. Yeah, it's all offices. Let's get the hell out of here. You know, if I were any more optimistic, I would say that was a good looting run, but that was paltry, poor, and just terrible across the board. We still have one more location that might be able to give me something of use, though. See you later, losers! You know what? I might make another little pivot here. There's only 2 zombies following right now. I could maybe get in and get out of that hit vids. If I find some good learning material, I'll be able to power level a lot easier. Is it clear inside, though? That's what matters. It seems to be clear. Of course, it's absolutely ransacked. Okay, let's be quick about this. You are dead. Don't care about those. Growing fruits and veggies at home. That's what we're looking for. Come on, give me more of those. I can't be in here for too long. Ghoul stoppers. That's funny. It's probably Ghostbusters. Warfront. Balloon Coolin. Is that? No. That's not educational. I need educational videos. The zombies are heading in, so we will be leaving. Ooh, exposure survival. Yoink. That's all we can get. Alright, that was pretty nice. I will say, having most of these shops be ransacked and looted is very realistic, but it also sucks when it comes to getting loot. Which was the intended purpose of the series, so I'm actually very happy that this is how it feels. I want looting to be a struggle, much like every other aspect in our life. I'll see you at the spot that might have extra ammo, though. Huh, that's pretty cool. There's a police blockade. It's right at the highway intersection, which does add up when it comes to environmental storytelling. Any weapons? Oh, yes! Dude, this random police blockade had more ammo and weapons than the damn police station. That's hilarious, actually. I'll also take the jack because we might be able to use that later. We already have all the weapons there, though. I will take the bandolier. That's pretty damn awesome. Oh, man, what a nice little surprise. Up, and away we go, though. That's right, we're back at the prison, everyone. Oh wow, there's a lot more zombies than I remember here. So, one spot that I forgot to loot was actually the towers. I'm looking around right now. Maybe we could loot it, maybe not. Yeah, actually, I think we'd be able to loot it. Yeah, actually, looking around, we might not be able to loot it. My mind changed mid-sentence. Though the watchtowers are pretty far out, so maybe they'll be fine. Yeah, they're on the outside, like, little barrier. I might risk the one on the back area. We'll see how much loot we get and see if it's actually worth it. Alright, we're gonna have to fight. We are hitting some good shots today, folks. Holy! They do have their thickened skulls, right? Yeah, they definitely do. Damn, maybe Melissa just got some pep in her step today because we are hitting some crazy shots. Oh, that didn't. No, that killed her. Wow. Well, that'll be all the zombies on the outside. Let's run in real quick and make sure to get in and get out quickly. I really don't want to be on the staircase with another zombie. Okay, here we are. We got zip ties, a walkie-talkie, and a battery. Yeah, okay, swing and a miss there. Maybe we'll go check out the other back one. I don't think it's worth the effort, though. Alrighty, here's the second one. There's a skeleton outside. That bodes well. Let's also do a nice little check of the surrounding area. I don't see any zombies. Let's get in and get out. You're dead, right? You better be dead. Anything here? We have one shoulder holster. Okay. On to potentially the next one. I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to get anything here. So I think we're going to drive all the way back home now. I am hoping we will make it before sundown. I'll be honest, guys. I think there are more zombies at this gas station than there was at the damn Muldraw police station. Look at that horde. There was some cool gear on them, but man, we have made it home pretty quickly at that. I mean, we still have a little bit to go, but yeah, we're in the home stretch now. I'm hoping that there aren't too many zombies waiting on my arrival because we don't really have the firepower on hand right now. Here we are though, everyone. I'm looking down and it seems peachy keen. I lied. Okay, I think I know what happened. I think the game updated. I do believe there was an update for the game. And I think all the zombies respawned! Oh, this hurts a lot, dude. Okay, we do have a Molotov. And I'll be honest, that's all we really have right now. Now, a normal person would probably just go into debug mode and reset it, but I'm gonna roll the punch and, you know, it's fun. It might even level me up an extra little bit as well. So yeah, we have that to look forward to. Okay, I can't screw up this Molotov throw, so let's run down here and throw it about there. Let's keep our eyes on the prize. We are panicked right now, so our field of vision is absolutely paltry. If I can just clear them out from the outside, I think the interior should be safe. I don't see any zombies strolling out, so I'm gonna bet everything on that right now. All right, cool. Let's go level up our shooting skills now. Yippee! Okay, that confirms it. The interior is clear. Thank everything. I could care less about how many zombies are here as long as it's clear on the other end. Now, sadly, we are getting pretty thirsty right now, so I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, you know, fully clear out this big group. I'm going to try my best, though. Worst case scenario, and we get exhausted on top of being sleepy, we will just get into the car and sleep on the road for the night. Hopefully that doesn't happen, though, because it's my damn base. And if anyone deserves to sleep here, it's me, alright? We've been through this whole kit and caboodle clearing this whole place out. How many more shots do I have? We have 91. That should be more than enough. We are just going to leave the car parked outside today. We don't really have anything, you know, too interesting in here. It's just a bunch of non-perishable food and ammo, which we also have inside the base. Now, the fence line is going to be a little bit more of a tricky situation because there's a lot up near that fence. Thankfully, the zombies are stupid, so they're not pathfinding over towards me, but we're going to need to take care of that, like, tomorrow. Hopefully they don't bust down the fence. I can't recall if that feature was added in, so, you know, we'll just have to see. Hopefully it's not, because we're going to wake up to a pretty bad day. I am tired, I am thirsty. Hopefully, me looking at the Guns Unlimited actually revealed that it's safe still. It looks to be safe. Alright, we're gonna slip in. I am gonna shut down this whole place. We will worry about everything else tomorrow. Alright, we are finally awake. We slept in just 2 more hours than our usual, but that's fine by me. And I will say, already, our plans have changed. I feel like every time I state my intended goal for an episode, it completely changes by the end. So yeah, we are kind of... Oh, they're breaking down the damn shelves. I do not have time to waste then. Yep, they're hungry, and I am sure we will give them a full course meal of lead. Today, I think we're just gonna use the 788 rifle to get as much bang for our buck. This is at our... Yeah, this is at our house. Let's grab a bunch of ammo for this thing. It doesn't need a magazine, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna open a bunch of ammo. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh yeah, yep, they're streaming on in. Oh yeah, the horde is still there at the fence too. They're gonna slowly make their way around, which is kind of scary, but you know, that gives us time to kill. And I will say, this hunting rifle is pretty damn good. It don't even have any damn sights on the thing. Or, I guess, attachments. Oh my god, actually, we're hitting some crazy shots right now. Ah, dude, if I don't reach level 2 aiming, I'm gonna be so sad. Maybe that's what I'll pivot to. If we reach level 2 aiming, I'll count today as a massive success. Oh, hello there. Is that a fire axe on you? That is going to be really helpful for chopping down trees. Anyways, that is the first group taken care of. As you see, they are slowly trickling down, which is fantastic in my opinion, because that allows me to just shoot them one by one and not maneuver around too much to where I can just get them all in one fell swoop. So that is ultimately good for me, because that means all the zombies are going to be localized and it makes cleaning them up easier. We do have an alternate method that I haven't really tried yet, and that is burying them, because we could make a bunch of graves just at the grass and have them at certain localized points. I think it's 5 zombies per grave, which might do us a wee bit better. Of course, I will worry about the specifics later. If you guys have any suggestions on how to deal with this massive horde, again with the cleanup, please do let me know. I will be looking for a few little tips on the cleanup, because I do know that it is one of my weak spots. I am not an organized person. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. When you have higher aiming and reloading, the bolt action, I think, is genuinely a better shot than the M14. Now, obviously, I am extremely biased in the fact that I have not used the M14 in a serious capacity right now, but just using this gun right here, not having to worry about magazines, popping in the rounds just as fast as I can shoot them. Look at that quick reload, man. Like, I can just fire constantly without worrying about ammo, right? And the fact that jamming is less of an issue too, you don't have to manage magazines, and it's one shot, one kill. Yeah, could you imagine what this is gonna be like once I reach level even 2 or 3 aiming? Oh, we are gonna be a force to be reckoned with, which is good. We need to grow parallel along these bastards, because they will slowly get the advantage on me. It might not be today, but it could be tomorrow or the day after that, and it certainly is within this month's time frame. For now, I think this is a resounding success for us. We got 2 big piles, we can probably throw a Molotov on them, then we have some stragglers which I can either take out with the graves or individual fires. That will be most of them though, so yeah, I am gonna end the episode here. I don't want to think about the cleanup process, it's gonna suck eggs, so I'll save that for its own episode, then I can finally work on my base and barricade that damn entrance a wee bit better, because as it stands right now, that is our weakest link. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.